Dear single lady, so it's the weekend today. And tell me, what are you doing? Are you sitting down, gloomy, thinking, oh, I'm single, I'm divorced, I'm widowed? Are you feeling terrible or bad about yourself today? So tell me, what are you doing for self care? Today, I want to talk about self care. And this is because it's very important for you to take care of yourself. The only person that loves you most is you. Take a look at the mirror. Who do you see, or what do you see? You see yourself. And eventually, when we all die, when you're in the grave, who else do you see? You see only yourself. You're going to be the only one there with nobody. And the journey of a widow or a divorced woman is a very long one. So you want to take care of yourself so you can function properly for yourself, for your kids, for your community. Self-care is of utmost importance to you, my dear sister. So now, tell me, what are you doing to take care of yourself? In my last video, we talked about society, how they look down upon single again women and things like that. So listen, if society treats single again women badly, should you treat yourself badly? No, you shouldn't. So you need that mental strength. You need that, courage to really move on with life. And you don't need anyone to even tell you more. Look around you, research, learn. Even society that pretends and is, very greatly against single women knows that a lot of single women in the past have achieved a lot of things. Kanye West was raised by a single mother. Jay-Z was raised by a single man. Serena Gomez was raised by a single man. So many people of repute have been raised by single parents. And one of the reasons why I as a widow, I'm not dedicating this page to only widows. I'm dedicating it to single again women, widows, and divorced because, sometimes I hear that even divorcees find it worse in the society. People treat them badly than widows. Not to say that widows are not treated, in a bad state too, but, divorced women and widows are actually treated badly. Barack Obama was raised by a single mother. Angelina Jolie was raised by a single mother. Mariah Carey was raised by a single mother. Christina Aguilera was raised by a single mother. And we have tons and tons of them like that. How are you now going to use your own trial to benefit you, your kids, other women in the society? And for the Muslims among us, we all know the story. The wife of the prophet, the person that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala picked to be his messenger, got married not to a virgin, got married not to a young lady. He got married to a twice widowed woman. So when you see maybe a religious person or, people that you should actually expect a lot from, and then look down on widows or divorced, tell them this. And you should not even make yourself feel bad about them. Of all the women on the surface of the earth, in the Arab Peninsula, Allah chose a widow, a twice widowed woman, and she was widowed both times before she got to the age of 40, to be the first wife of his beloved prophet. And guess what again? Two of the prophet's daughters actually got divorced on the same day. Ruqayya and Kulthum, they were divorced. So tell me, who would have thought that daughters of the prophet, you can imagine, got divorced the same day. So if you are divorced, and this page is a non-judgmental page. I don't want to know what caused your divorce. I don't want to know what caused you being a widow. What I'm particular about, is the success, well-being, financial growth, mental stability wellness of every single lady that has been single again. For you yourself to heal fully and completely. For you to accept the trial that God has given you and make something, meaningful out of it. For you not to look down on yourself. No matter what society does, no matter how maybe your friends or even family, make you want to feel about yourself. The process starts with you, your own mindset. You have to love yourself. You have to remind yourself that this trial that I am going through was chosen for me. And then you pick something useful out of it. I was doing some research and I learned that the wife of the Prophet Sallam, she actually decided not to get married again. Imagine someone facing widow twice. You'd want to focus on your kids, continue with life. But look at what God had in plan for her. And she was in that monogamous marriage with the Prophet for about 25 years. Look at that. And even though after her marriage, the Prophet still married other women, the only child that survived him was from this woman, this widow woman. So let me tell you something. If nothing has ever motivated you, let this sink in. Let this motivate you. Let this tell you that you're going through widowhood or you're going through a divorce does not mean God does not like you, or that things will be terrible, or that you're a bad person, or something has happened for whatever reason. No. You have to take it as a test. You have to embrace it as your own test. Just because something beautiful, something very beautiful is going to come out of it. And if nothing at all, your own self-development is very, very important. So I want you today, we're going to be talking a lot about self-care, to pick yourself up, to reassure yourself, to get that confidence, to remove whatever society has put on you, remove it away, and tell yourself that I'm going to come out of this trial. I am going to be a better version of myself. I've told you about Prophet. He had daughters that were divorced. He was married to a widow. What else do you need to hear? And I've told you about amazing people, wonderful people. Barack Obama, Jay-Z, a lot of all these people that were raised by single mothers. Oprah Winfrey too, she was raised partly by her grandmother and a single mom. God can never be wrong. Yes, it can never be wrong. And you facing what you're going through right now is for a purpose. So you have to tap into that purpose and continue to live life in a very, very, very good way.